I would say it's nothing wrong with talking about finances early. You know, me and my lady, we talked about finances early. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And she make more money than Mr. Let Go, respectfully.
Humble Dad. Talk about it. I'm glad you guys are talking about it. Before proposal, if everybody's marriage mind, you want to get married to your girl, money talk, income, budgeting should be discussed way before you even get to the point that you even want to get married. Before you propose, that should already be clear. It probably should come around the time that you're thinking that, damn, I hate that you're going back home to your apartment. I wish you lived here. If you want a threshold as to when money should start to be talking about, I don't even want her going home. She's always here all week long. Y'all know what I'm talking. Everybody in the chat knows. Everybody that's watching the show knows what I'm talking about. Damn, she's always at my place, or I'm always at her place. Damn, when you get to the point where you're saying, why are we paying rent at two different locations? That's where money needs to be talked about. You may not even be at marriage there, but that's where money should be talked about. And just a quick tip. See, Humble Dad, your new girl, she's a working woman. Your ex-wife, she was raising the children. She was a stay-at-home. So you got two different dynamics here, and you may have liked both of them. I submit to you, if you and your new girl decides to hitch and get married and become a family unit and take it for the rest of y'all lives, still play with the idea of you taking care of everything, and her money is play money. See, the thing about when a man takes care of everything, if your wife wants to work, she can. If she don't want to work, she don't have to. Don't ever put a woman in the position that she has to go out there and bust her ass and get up at 6 a.m. and drive around your car out the driveway and fight through traffic and deal with parking in the employee parking lot and who stole her food out the employee fucking break room and shit. She got to write her name. Somebody's eating her sandwiches and shit, and then she's arguing. Don't put your woman in.
Bro, you been extra.
Shan, let me ask you a question.
That's what it is,
Bruh.
Shan, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question on that real quick.
Yeah.
In the past, because you've been married in the past, did your wife appreciate you creating that type of lifestyle? Did she move?
Okay, now that's a different conversation.
I'm about to say that's.
That's real though. I mean, I'm just. You ain't got to share.
Hold on, Rio. Let him answer the question. Like he got it. Go ahead.
That's a different conversation. Oftentimes, so that's a conversation that I didn't have. Don't advance. What I advise now, so you got to understand something. What I advise, people always say, Shan, you twice married, twice divorced. How you giving advice? Because I'm telling y'all where I screwed up. I'm not out here saying, oh, women ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. And this is why I'm no, I'm out here saying, man, what did I fuck up on? Oh,
so can you elaborate on what you're saying? You said you didn't talk about what?
I didn't discuss her not working. See, my women, my wives worked. In fact, I set their careers up, and because I was like Miss Independent. That's why I love her. See, I was debated. I grew up blue pill.
Beta.
I'm 50. So, listening to Neo talking about, watching Garcelle or Gabrielle or whatever it was, women out there being the bosses and all that other kind of stuff. What I was sold on. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal. It's a bad deal, y'all.
Okay.
Trust me when I tell you.
Okay, so now, I appreciate that. Honestly, that was a different period of your life, and you had a different mentality. Now that you have this mentality, and now that you have the resources to create that lifestyle and the ideals about what a woman and what a wife should be to you to fit within your program, would you agree that you're a little more selective so that maybe marriage doesn't even come as quick and as easy as it did before?
That's true. And see, the thing is, I had the resources to do it then. It's just that mentalities wasn't there. So my thing was, well, I can make $1 million, but with you, I can make 3. Right? I just need you to work like I work. You got to be out there. We're gonna both drive this car. Let's put a steering wheel in the passenger seat and let's go to you drive and I'm driving together, because together we'll be able to navigate. I didn't realize that. I just needed somebody to watch my six.
You really thought that there was cars out there with 2 steering wheels?
Two pilots can always fly the plane better. See, that's what a lot of young men today think. That's where the 50-50 mentality comes from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I grew up out. I grew up blue pill. I grew up under, all the song. I was indoctrinated with this stuff.
What?
So now I'm just saying, listen, guys, it's a bad deal. I went down that route. You don't want to go down that goddamn road. I've been down that road. It doesn't work.
Shannon, can I just say
that part of the story is important.
Which are you
That
for,
part of the
Shan?
story is important, though.
Hold on, y'all.
Them
Let me just say
working or them not working? I'm confused.
No, he don't want them to work. But this is why I understand, Shannon. I just want to say this to you. I got you, bro. That's why you would. I now I understand that day when we was on live on here, right? I don't know if it was on King Talk or the Thursday show, but I remember you said that the way you went all the way left, like I'll take the one that's working at Starbucks as long as she don't work the whole 9 yards. I'm like, now I was with you, like I taking care of your woman the whole. I'm with you, but you sounded so extreme to me that day. But I understand why. You're gonna make sure you never repeat that mentality.
No, but real talk, Shannon. I got a better perspective. You know what I'm saying? About you explaining the backstory. You. So that's the reason why I asked those questions.
I respect that. I understand. But that's what happened with my ex-wife, man. She never had a full-time job until we got divorced.
And then she's like, damn.
Listen, she wasn't working when she had my children. When she wanted to work so bad, I said, all right, we're gonna start. I started a smoothie business for her. All my clientele was at my barbershops. She had my clientele. Everybody came in there, bought a smoothie. It was consistency, right? Then from there, I started a summer camp for her. So she had the summer camp. Like, no matter what we're taught in the nation, create an environment. If your woman do want to work, if she want to work, create the environment for her. So as you said, she don't feel the, you pretty much are writing the checks for them, really in reality, right? Or somebody that look like you at least. So
tired your girl.
You right. So at the end of the day, but when we got a divorce, now
she got to go work for him.
Now she got, and then when she
don't be late.
She had another child. A month later, she had to go back to work.
And have that expense report ready.
So I can't say
don't get written up.
I'm not going to say whether she appreciated or not during the time of what I did. That's not for me to say. However, but I can probably bet your bottom dollar on now. She'd
rather have a smoothie business.
Hey, big head.
Hey, yo.
She appreciates that smoothie business. She'd so rather be making smoothies than sitting in her cubicle 8 hours.
All right.
She a truck driver now.
Oh wow.